So we've talked about Progressive as far as their standings and the fits and the coverages and all of the great things about why Progressive is where it is and why they're the third largest or market share of insurance in general in the US. Well, today we're going to talk about the top 10 plus discounts that you can get with Progressive that'll save you the most money if you're going to go that route. Hey guys, I'm Mark with Valor Insurance, and we are here to help educate you so you can make better decisions about your insurance to save you time and money. If you guys are interested in getting a quote from Progressive Insurance or comparing them to multiple companies, I'm going to put a link below, so feel free to fill that out. So the number one discount that we're going to talk about is the obvious one and the largest one in general. This isn't specific to Progressive in general. Most every company offers this, but it's called a multi-policy discount. That is the 20 to 25% off is usually what you're going to get if you combine home or renters with your auto policy. The second piece is the multi-car discount. If you have 2 or more cars, you're going to get a fairly large discount because it is going to cost more because you have a second car, but it's going to help bring that price down. If you had 3, 4, 5, or 6 cars, it doesn't really make a difference past that second car. So 2 or more is really the goal to shoot for. The third piece is the continuous discount. The continuous discount is kind of a longevity or a loyalty discount, as some people say. When you've had insurance with another company, the longer you've been with them, the better. These typically will max out at that 5-year level. The way Progressive looks at it is if you've had 6 months of prior insurance, they're not rating whether you've had insurance or not, because right now at the time of this video, Michigan has a new law that goes over what you can and can't rate for, and you can't rate for not having prior until, I believe, July of the following year. If you want to learn more about that, I'm going to link that PIP review or the reform video up there where you can learn about those new laws. Now, the 3 years is another discount, and the 5 years is another discount. So having that longevity with a specific company is going to get you a better rate the longer you've had insurance. So if you've been with a company for 2 years and a few months, it may be worth it to wait that extra month to get that 3-year period where you're going to get a better deal. The soon to coming to be the largest discount is something that all these companies are jumping on the bandwagon, is something called Snapshot. Progressive has really coined the phrase Snapshot. A lot of them call them telematics and different names, but the one that's stuck in people's mind is the way that Progressive does it. They were one of the first people on this trend. They give a 10% discount up front just for starting it, and if you can show that you're a great driver, they're going to give you more of a discount if you can pass those levels. The fifth discount doesn't pertain to everybody. It is more so if you have a young driver in the home. If they're 18 or younger, the rates are crazy. That's just what happens with rates. This is where Progressive almost outshines most companies, is because they actually give you a little bit better of a deal if you have a student, especially if they're getting good grades, and if they're going to college, if they're away at school. That's kind of a part 2 of that discount. You're going to also get some better lower rates for those options. The 6th discount is going to be paperless. They give you a little bit of a deal. Most companies do. It's not a make it or break it thing. It'll just give you a few dollars off per month. It saves them the cost of printing out paperwork, mailing you a copy of it, and then having a service rep that has to constantly follow up with you versus getting text messages and emails. It's way easier to go that route, and so it saves them time, money, which they're going to pass that along to you. The 7th discount that is powerful, and this is a huge piece of Progressive, is if you do paid in full. PIF, paid in full, is a really great deal. I've seen them knock the bill hundreds of dollars off just for somebody that can pay 6 months or 12 months in advance, whichever option that you're going to go with. Coming in at number 8 is going to be the way that you pay it. So if you're going to set up an automatic pay, we call it EFT, that's electronic funds transfer, or CC, credit card transfer, whatever it is, they're going to give you a better deal for that. They're going to knock off those service fees because they don't have to constantly make the paperwork. Same thing, hire the person. So you're going to save a lot of extra little pieces of money. That all adds up in the end. If you can save $3 here and $3 here and $10 here and $8 here, overall you're going to have a really good savings. Number 9 is something most people don't know, is that if you actually have had your car for a certain amount of time, they're going to give you a better rate for that. If it's a brand new car to you, for some reason Progressive is unique in having that rate a little bit harsher than if you've had the car for several years. So the length of registration in your name is going to play a small factor in getting you the best rate. Now, it's technically not a discount because you can't control when you bought the car, but it's still going to help you guys get the best deal. So make sure when you're quoting with the agent, they know that you've had the car for a certain amount of time. And the 10th and final discount that we're going to talk about today is going to be the safe driver discount. If you are a driver that has not had any claims, tickets, or accidents, whether your fault or not, Progressive is going to give you a better option for those. So if it's 3 years or 5 years, those are the two levels that they're looking at. They're going to give you also a better rate for having that good driving history. Now, these are powerful discounts. Most of these have been around for years. They do every so often add new discounts to try to be competitive in the market. One thing I would recommend if you guys are interested in keeping up with that, especially if you're with Progressive already or debating whether they're a good fit, they're going to want to subscribe below or like this page to get more information. If you're on YouTube, hit the bell icon so that you get all the notifications when we release new videos based on comparing the best companies in Michigan. Hopefully you got great value out of this. I am Mark with Valor Insurance. I'll see you in the next one.